Paul Heyman's in the ring to start and hype up the match that needs no hype. And the whole crowd's chanting Oba. He calls this the biggest rematch in pro wrestling. And we go to a Lesnar video. Guy wasn't coming in for a second appearance. He did all his work last week. And he congratulates Obafemi, but says, your win is going to cost you more than you can imagine. And said he's never experienced an ass whipping like that before. Cain Velasquez would beg to differ. And it was humbling, but his career is not going to end that way. I can take an ass whipping, but can you? And in the most confusing line of this whole show, you're going to get your ass kicked by a humbled, retired beast.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I don't know why they're playing these games. So I think the idea is that he's still retired, but this is like what? Like a comeback?
These two things cannot be true at the same time.
I mean, you've
He
had
can't have
guys
this match and he's retired.
Have you not had MMA fighters that have like actively retired? Okay, like Steve Austin, for instance. Steve Austin, great example. He's retired, but came back for that Owens thing. All right, as just a sort of little, extra. Right? He's still retired, but he just came back for that one little extra thing. I mean, this is like a month, of retirement, but it's silly. Like this,
I don't understand it at all. I mean,
honestly, I don't know why they did the whole retirement thing. Period. Yes, it made for like a great surprise attack, but all it was a surprise attack.
I think that was it. It was just what is going to be a big talking point coming out of WrestleMania, and it's how can we get Brock to disappear for 6 weeks? And that was
it. I just disappeared for 6 weeks.
I know. I know.
Like I don't think all of that was worth maybe because ultimately he is going to retire. I feel like
and no one and people aren't going to believe it.
Yeah,
when he does the real one,
it didn't feel worth it for just that raw sneak attack.
The return left a lot to be desired. Like it wasn't like he was pulled out, and it was like I thought they were going to have this great idea for it. Like this was one where like I knew this return was occurring, but it just the way they've done this was just
and this explanation, I think it was pretty awful.
They don't really have an explanation.
Yeah,
it's just he's back. So he's going to rule over Obafemi, he says, and Heyman explains that Femi has awakened the beast. So Femi comes out. This entrance is just, it's really spectacular the way they do this entrance with Oba. Mm-hmm. And he comes out and asks Heyman, what does Brock think he has awoken in me after those 4 F5s? And assures Heyman he's not going to hurt him. I need you alive to tell the tale of Brock Lesnar that ends with me retiring him for a second time. Don't know how you retire him a second time, how that's different than the first time. But he has signed the contract, calls it the final chapter in the story, and says, last time I was fighting to beat him. This time I'm fighting to kill him. I mean, this is a great line from him at the end. I mean, Oba, 2 for 2 in these go-home promos before a Brock match.
Yeah, very strong. I mean, incredibly strong presence and great composure next to arguably like one of the greatest talkers of all time in the ring with Paul Heyman. He is sounding really great, and for somebody with like this little experience doing this level of professional wrestling talking, he's coming across wonderfully. So what does this mean? It's the final chapter. Are you believing that?
No, I think Lesnar is getting his win back, and I don't know how they're going to pull that off. After seeing Becky Lynch and Sol Ruca, my hopes are not high if they're beating Oba and trying to just whatever they do with Lesnar. Like if he cheats, if he does something.
Oba goes for the Soul Snatcher and hits Jessica Carr by accident.
That they might have been watching Saturday and said, damn it, that was our spot for Italy. But no, I think we are going to get the rubber match down the road.
Okay.
If the Post Wrestling Cafe were to undergo a drug test in the month of May, we would be testing positive because we are overloaded with content. We are going to be reviewing Hulk Hogan, Real American, all 4 episodes this month. Plus, we will go inside the Manosphere with a review of the latest Louis Theroux documentary. We will also have coverage of the Ronda Rousey-Gina Carano fight, also taking place on Netflix. Rewind Away tackles WCW Super Brawl 2, and we cover NXT TakeOver Brooklyn from 2015. All that, plus all of the XL editions on a weekly basis, Collision Course, Daredevil Born Again, and so much more. It can all be yours at postwrestlingcafe.com. $8 gets you in the door.